We're here in Baden-Baden in 2019, and we have the extreme fortunate pleasure to be with Wolfgang Haas, who has just opened a platform that we want to talk a little bit about, an online platform for bioregulatory medicine. And Baden-Baden is the place to be if you want to understand and expand your horizons in regards to bioregulatory medicine. And Wolfgang, could you tell us a little bit about your project that you have going on?
Yes, I love to do that.
Good.
So, as you know, I have been with Paracelsus for almost 20 years around, and after quitting Paracelsus, I very soon had the idea of creating a digital platform. I'm interested in, let's say, the digital world, IT world, and I've seen there are quite some interesting applications out there already, but only for school medicine background. So I researched and I saw there is not yet, and also until now, a digital platform for bioregulatory medicine for, let's say, a holistic approach. And that was my start with the idea. And now it's almost 2 years. And I'm very happy because it's a perfect time now, because 2 days ago we came up with our first landing page. Yeah. It's just a short introduction, a short information with the possibility to sign up and then be updated with news.
And the platform is to accomplish what goal? It's for who's your customer, your client?
So it will be a platform to provide information and high quality information, because if you go to Google somewhere, you will be, first of all, overwhelmed by the amount of information. Then you are not sure how reliable the information is. So with high quality information for patients, also with possibility suggestions, for instance, easy to do self-treatment protocols like some diet suggestions, something like that. And then there will be health professionals, doctors, NDs, etc. And they can match with each other if they want. And my idea for further extension is also that also the doctors that are on the platform can get into touch with each other, so to exchange experiences, to extend their knowledge. And that's the basic idea.
Excellent. Yeah. And what did you do when you were at the clinic, at the Paracelsus Clinic?
So I was first, for 12 years, I was there as a therapist, kinesiologist.
Right.
So I
doing a lot of muscle testing.
Yes, and I took care of the patients for the emotional, mental, spiritual side, to help them really to improve the healing process, which was very important.
So I'd imagine your new platform actually addresses the emotional component.
Yes.
Which is something that I would say is missing, even in any bioregulatory approach. A lot of people talk about it, but I've watched you actually put it into action.
Yes, and I describe this with 4 principles. So first one is root cause detection, of course, then immune system metabolism, and within that, of course, all the microbiome, nutritional stuff is there, and then the mind-body balance, and regeneration, which often is dismissed by school medicine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the 4 principles. And with a holistic approach, medical as well as dental situation to be looked at.
So this is somebody would happen upon it, whether it's a practitioner or a client. They would find your platform. They'd be able to sign up for the newsletter.
Right.
And be able to be updated on the newest information.
Exactly.
And then be able to connect with practitioners, whether those are seeking health advice or other practitioners to seek out a colleague.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's all vetted by you, I presume.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And it's available as of this week.
Yeah, 2 days now.
Excellent.
Only. Yeah.
Congratulations.
And it's called Niruja.
Niruja. And what does Niruja mean?
NWRUJA.com. Niruja comes from Sanskrit and means healthy, make healthy, wholesome. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing bioregulatory medicine? Your career?
Since 95.
Since 95.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what is the biggest change you see in this world that's happening recently? Do you see a change that's happening?
Sometimes I have the impression that the bioregulatory medicine world is a little bit endangered to become obsolete. You know, many people, let's say from school medicine, they realize it's important to take more care of the patient, so they call it integrative medicine. So they consume it up somehow. So that's part of my, let's say, inner motivation with the platform to help really to spread the word also.
To really explain what bioregulatory medicine is versus integrative.
Yeah.
Because integrative is just looking at the whole approach, but it's not considering the emotional components or the dental components, is my understanding. What is that?
As you know, there are so many terms out there for, let's say, a holistic approach. And I really love the term bioregulatory medicine because it has a certain self-explanation already, so people can imagine something with the term.
In a very simple way, how would you describe bioregulatory medicine?
Basically, it's looking at the whole system, at the whole person, and seeing how the system regulates. The system regulates, that's the natural state. And if there are blockages through whatever, stress or toxins or whatever, the regulation is blocked, or there are obstacles, and bioregulatory medicine sees what can be done to make a new balance of regulation and remove the obstacles.
And your platform, do you promote any products? Do you promote any particular clinics?
First of all, we want to encourage practitioner clinics to come to the platform, and then they can represent themselves on the platform. Yeah, and people, it's done from the beginning in English and in German, so it can be accessed worldwide and outside of national health systems. So really just bringing people together. And then maybe in a later stage there will be an intelligent matching. We will probably have a in-depth medical assessment questionnaire. So if a user or a patient is filling out this questionnaire, and then a practitioner that the patient is choosing can already read a lot out of it, which you certainly know from your experience.
Right, right. And will you be, do practitioners have to apply to be part of your organization?
Yes, yes, yeah.
So it's not just I can sign up and then I'm on it?
No, we want to have really
that's a big distinction.
Quality level, yeah.
No, it's not just I sign up for your health insurance and now because I sign up for your health insurance you have to take me as a patient.
No.
It's, and you're making that decision with your 40 years of experience, 30 years of experience.
Yeah.
Of all.
And also with a network, you know, and we will also, like the BRMI website, they have an advisory board. That's also something we want to put up.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Is there anything else you want to share?
Look at neruja.com, get inspired, and be part of the community. Yeah.
You know, I have to say, I've met a lot of practitioners. I've been doing this for a long time. And we talked about this a little earlier, some of us, that the congruency that you bring to the table, that you really do walk your walk. And I've sat in meditation rooms with you, I've done, and I always feel blessed when I'm around you.
Oh, thank you.
You feel very clear.
Yeah.
Because I feel your heart.
Yeah.
So clearly.
Thank you.
About what you really want to do. And I thank you. We're so grateful.
Thank you all.